Hello and welcome everybody to another video, or welcome to a wonderful video. My name is Reynaldo, and you guys can call me Reynamations. And I'm stuttering for some odd reason. This will be my video for the second day of Inktober, or technically second day of Inktober. Even though if you were to look at the date right now, it's probably like the third or fourth. I'm not sure. Right now it's the fourth. Ooh, I am delayed. So I have 1, 2, 3. I got 3 drawings to do, but for today's video I'm just gonna do the Wisp one. So I created a really rough sketch. Not sure if you guys will like it. Is this one right here, and it's really simplistic. And all I need to do is ink over it, see how much I could do. I was hoping to do like some very simplistic line work, and then afterwards have a paint bucket tool and the other. So similar to if I go to the first layer and then I just make sure to go for dark color, make sure to have a brush that won't change in opacity. That one I want to have right now with this line. And like let's say I create this sort of lines, right? A mixture of lines, right? Afterwards, I'm gonna go to the second layer. I'm gonna press the paint bucket tool and fill it in, right? Now you may think, oh, it filled up everything, but look, if I hide that, all of a sudden, and hide this, all of a sudden, the only things that don't are not marked are the ones that I did the line work for. It's that sort of approach that I do. It's very simplistic. It's like opposite inking in a way. Sampling or anything. I could have done this with the rough, just fix up the rough and go on, but I think I'm gonna do it from scratch because as you can see, it has much more vivid white lines compared to like a grayish lines. I want like a really spot on white, and of course except for the background right here, I could probably keep the same as like the image or slightly different. So let's get started. Press Control Z twice. What did that do? And doing some effects to this. Okay. They're like a headache or something. Should really refill that. I got like no water and I need water. I'm probably gonna pause it really quickly, grab some water, and then come back. Cause you gotta have your, you gotta stay hydrated, everybody. Let me quickly go to the pause. We are back. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting. I'm sure you guys probably didn't have to wait much, but you did notice that the music did change. Oh, no, I do not want that. Okay. Let's go back to the brush tool, make sure to essentially drawing, click, Control Z, not draws. I had to adjust it because right now if I press really hard, it does really thick. Press really light, it's almost too thin. So then like medium, if I wanted to go for medium, it always does like a variation. It's not very consistent. So I probably had to have like a brush just continuously consistent. Maybe like this. Yeah. Hopefully that does the trick. Let's see. How's this one? It's more consistent, without a doubt. Yeah, I think I'll pull it off with that one. Now that we got our brushes all picked out and everything, let's quickly, what else are I gonna do? Okay, they get started, or, oh, the timer, that's what I was gonna do. I'm turning down the opacity first, and go to timer, and I click on the run button again. I keep pressing that button, I don't know why that's there. It's for OBS. No, I want the timer for 58 minutes. 15 minutes, video of the day. Just press play and then get started. I'm trying to keep it from a distance. Oh, the texture didn't have. It's kind of hard to pick where the brush it could be potentially at. Just quickly, just maybe the fingers some more handworks. That seems like an odd gesture, post like an odd finger hand phone. That seems a little bit more like what I needed. And what I wanted to do. If anything I could have, I'll pick the eraser really quickly. Just really quickly erase this area right here. I don't like that finger. This one, because I want her hands to look like they're like that. They're bending upwards. If we were to take that logic, it would be something like going down and up, down and up. I'll take care of those three fingers. And down and up. Down. 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 I divide it. Ones and threes. That rule. Ones and threes. This one also seems to be doing something similar, where it's just like that. And then we'll just quickly tag, well, softly passing it over, making sure that all the lines that need to be put in place are in place. Also, trying to make sure that I don't go too far off from the original drawing. And here's where your clothes is gonna be at. The school outfit. What else? Clothes. Wrinkle on the clothes. And going down. Probably needs to stop somewhere here and then go down upwards. That seems a little bit more better. The nice, the pleasure of doing like fine tracing. One of those things that you just have to put music on sometimes and then just relax. Just let the lines that were previously there take form and then guide you a little. Just a little, just enough so you can tell what's going on. And just quickly adjust so the line works. You also gotta keep in mind that the thicker the line, that's where the gaps are gonna be. Anyways, so I guess the hair kind of twists. So if that's the case, the head should be kind of triangulated, and this would be actually going a little bit further down, more like that. And this would be good. Let's pretend that that's the middle. And voila. And yeah, now we just take it, then adjust it accordingly. That line was looking weird. How much time we got? Like 7 minutes. Oh my god, that's so weird. Usually, if I was to get this much drawing done, I guess I really should be doing more roughs. It takes me less time to do lines, and they look a lot better. And the rough takes like absolutely no time. Quickly fix up some of that. Go back to here. Quickly do some eyebrow stuff. It kind of looks sad, which is not what I want. I want her to look like she's full of hope. But maybe I had to adjust the eyes a little. And the nose kind of looks small. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I'm doing it upwards. eyebrows, the pupil right there, eyes. And this corner is gonna have, what's it called? Those eye things, I forget. Okay. And then all I do is do a certain line. I'm gonna do the big bumps right here because it's gonna indicate where the lines are gonna start, or they're gonna be kind of like bumped up a little. They should all be facing one, like a flow. Like this lines right here, they don't follow any flow. Just unfold the upper booty of the character's booty. That leg, indicating a leg there, and yeah, you got the hunter. We got the hunter character done. Let's add really cool effects. Really quickly, go and do a little star right here. It's gonna be like that. Probably have a line going like that. Maybe I could use this mesh going inwards. I just keep it like that and then do that, then that. Great. Like that. And like that. And then the little dots will be just like if I added another layer and then I'm just plucking little dots. I don't care if they're the same size. They could all be different sizes for all that matters. You add variations. Add variation to your dots. Small, medium, large. In case you want to throw a large one in there. I'm essentially just tapping. How much time we got? Like 1 minute something? I don't have a lot of time to do a boatload of dots. And I still gotta do all the leaves and stuff. So I'm gonna quickly do that. For the leaves, I'm gonna go back to the first layer and just block out some sort of leaves. Make sure that they're pointing the same direction. And all I'm doing is blocking it out. I don't care about accuracy at this point because it's supposed to be a very blocked out shape, very basic shape, not very accurate to the first illustration. gonna get filled in. So for that, I'm just gonna go. Oh, that surprised me. That's a timer right there. But I'm gonna quickly fill it in and then do the effect that I wanted to do with the stars, and then I'll call it a day. Where's the thing that I wanted to? Just wanna no fill tool. Where's the fill tool? Oh, there, paint bucket tool. Nope, not that. Oh. Oh, I didn't register the lines there. The downside with having like very thin lines. Where's the paint bucket tip again? Make sure to always be double clicking. There. Now what we can do is do something similar for the background, but I don't feel like doing that right now. And let's figure out which layer was it that all the stars are in, and just click this one. I'm gonna duplicate this one by pressing the duplicate button, and then I'm gonna move them over and rotate them, and then just press enter, and then duplicating that again, and then moving it over, rotating it opposite direction, maybe scaling it up. I want to make sure that it's not very noticeable where they came from. They're just random dots. Yeah, now you can't really tell that they're kind of like mirroring, like they're pretty even copies of one another for some parts. If anything, you can always just erase them. Give some variation to it, and then you just click merge them, merge some of them at least, which would be merge with layer below, and also again merge with layer below. Let's see, does that take care of all the stars? Yes, it does, except this one is right here. I don't like that. Okay, and let's see, that takes care of the foreground. This is background. No, this is background. This is foreground. This is the rough. And we can have a, well, we got background and and foreground. But we don't have any background. I think we can manage without a background. So what we're gonna do is go here, like I said, take the paint bucket tool, and then just fill it in. Fill it in. That's not filling it in. Oh, that makes sense. And fill that in. Fill that in. Fill that in. Just clicking on whatever white areas I can. Trying to make sure I don't double click on the black. Oh, is that blank? No. I'm sure I had that. Okay. Now I take away all the little lights, all the little dots. There you go. You got stars, and boom. Voila. Surely I might have to fill that little gap in. This little gap in. Okay. Now let's try it out again. Voila. That's my drawing. Thank you all for joining me for today's drawing, where I go about doing a Inktober sort of drawing, but it's gonna be flipped. It's very simplistic the way that Krita kind of treats it. So you can take advantage of this sort of style where you just do reverse inking. Instead, you ink everything else except what you're supposed to be inking. You know, it's obviously done digital, so it's not actual ink. But I don't feel like wasting ink pencils or ink anything, because you know ink is expensive. And if you're a cheap artist like I am, this is what you have. Thank you for joining me, and if you did like it, leave a like. If you disliked it for any reason, even like if it was because it was digital or anything like that, leave a dislike. And this for the theme, what's it called? Wisp. A wisp is like a clutter or an abundance of little things. So I decided to have stars as being the wisp. So now we got 2, so I could duplicate this easily and then just move it down. So now we got 2 done. Now we got bulky and radial to do today. I'll be probably doing them later on today. Thank you for joining me, and have a good one. Bye. Wait, before I go, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my video up here and my channel over here. Now that's officially bye. Follow me on Instagram too.